test episode, I guess, of Trancey Talk. Basically, what I plan to do here is to make sort of a podcast where we talk about all things hypnosis related and we get to have a good time and just enjoy each other's company. And yeah, have some wonderful technical difficulties at times. But hey, we have 5 viewers. That's awesome. Uh, so yeah, anyway, as I was saying, this is a podcast where we get to talk about hypnosis and we get to discuss different kinds of hypnosis related stuff. Uh, and basically, there will be topics. I'm still working on whether it will be a bi weekly or uh, once a month thing. We'll get to see. But we'll be talking about things like fractionation, inductions, uh, resistance play. Pretty much whatever we want. And hey, I'd like to say hi to all the people in the chat. Hope you're doing well and you have a good time and just enjoy our time together. And also, if there is any technical difficulties, if the sound is not good, if there is anything, please let me know. That is the reason I'm doing this stream, just to test things out and to see how people are doing and to also get more ideas or and ask you what would you like Trancey talk to be about. I always love to hear what people have to say and just get your opinions and suggestions about everything. And I'm glad you're enjoying the moving circle. That took me a good time to work on and to find it. So I'm happy you're enjoying this. And hey, I'm glad you're enjoying the sound of my voice. If everything goes well, then hopefully by the end of the stream we'll have some time to have a short session. It won't be anything extreme. Maybe just a good relaxation session where you can all get to enjoy yourself and enjoy this good time. So yeah, anyway, uh I wanted to ask you all about what would you like us to talk about in the future? I have a pen and paper with me, so I'm gonna be writing down all your suggestions. Yep, they're with me now. Yeah, I thought you'd enjoy me saying that we'll have a session by the end. And I'm glad to see some familiar faces here as well. Is there a problem with the stream? Please let me know. Well, resistance play is something, if you tried one of my files, I actually have a file called resistance play, but basically it's when a hypnotist is trying to hypnotize someone, but the subject is trying to resist or fight them and trying to just stop themselves from going under. That's what I mean by resistance play. And hey, I'm glad it's running smoothly now. Uh, I guess sometimes I don't really have the best internet, so sometimes it might lag or maybe stop for a second. Hopefully, trying to work on that and just get it to run smoothly. But yeah, I unfortunately don't live at a country with the best internet ever. But hey, we're trying our best and we do what we can. But let me check something out. It might cut for a second, we'll see, but let me know if it's okay. I think we're back. Hopefully we're back. We'll see. Oh no. Oh, okay, yeah. There are some issues as you can see. And I'm not sure. Yeah, we're here. Everything is fine again, I hope. Yeah, it can be hard sometimes. Uh okay, we're back. Tell me if you can hear me now. I think I solved the problem. And that is exactly why I'm doing this. It's to try my best to solve these issues before we actually have our first ever episode. Hi Jessica, and hi Vital HB, and everyone. So yeah, the first ever episode, and here it is. Here is the big reveal, just for you. The first episode will be about fractionation, and just talking about people's definition about fractionation, what it feels like. Okay, yeah, glad it's working fine and you can hear me well. So yeah, the first episode will be about fractionation and about uh what it feels like for you to be fractionated and how it feels to have this roller coaster ride. And I'll be posting a tweet. I'll have a tweet so people can actually give me their definition or how it feels to be fractionated so we can talk about it here. It would be like your your own submission or your own experiences, and we can talk and discuss here in the next episode, which I'll let you know when it will be exactly. But yeah, that's basically the format I'll be going with. Uh, to just have a topic, ask you yourself, the audience, and the subjects. Uh, about fractionation and about your experiences with whatever topic we decide to talk about. And the topics are actually gonna be based on a vote that I'll be posting. I'll be posting in on my Patreon, so you can all pitch in your ideas or what you would like us to talk about. So I'll be posting a tweet so you can all pitch in. And by the end of any episode, we'll have a small demonstration or just a small session where we can, or well, I can help you experience it and have a good time experiencing that topic, with whatever topic we are discussing. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to hear. How people experience it and the different ways they expect and experience it and how it feels to them. How for someone it can become a completely foggy and fuzzy roller coaster ride, and for others it can be I guess like a switch where you switch them or switch their brain off and switch it back on. So yeah, we'll have a lot of that, and I already have about 10 ideas that I have planned, and will let you vote on my Patreon. Speaking of that, to act all like a professional podcast or YouTuber, wait, let me do that sketch. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my channel, and it would be awesome to support me on Patreon, because that's where the voting will be. It will be for patrons only. And uh, and yeah, there are a lot of cool stuff there. I've started working on new methods and techniques to create files. They're more immersive and more story-like. And there's also the Hypno-virus. And if you don't know what the Hypno-virus is, I'm more than happy to talk about that as well. So yeah, that's my shameless advertisement. Anyway, yeah, back to it. So I'm glad it's actually working that well, and none of you are facing any difficulties. I hope so. I honestly expected there to be much more difficulties, but that's awesome. And yeah, also another thing, it will be something like that. I don't want to be the kind of mysterious person who talks in a hypnotic voice all the time. Like in the actual podcast, it's just me chatting and having good, nice, chill time with you. But when it comes to the actual session, my voice will be quite different. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say or talk about regarding this this podcast and what I plan to do with it and my ideas and thoughts for it. So now we can actually just chat and have a good time. Oh, yeah. I'm glad to hear that well, you followed my journey until I've reached this place. Uh, it's definitely been a journey. Okay, so I guess for those of you who don't know much about me, I've been doing this for 8 years now, more than 8 years now, and it's definitely been a journey. It started when I was in high school, and now I'm graduated and have a job. So it's been a huge part of my life. And I just started doing text. Uh, I started with text inductions and just scripts and stuff like that. And throughout the years, I went and started working on audio files, which I will admit, I know, I won't lie to you. It took a long while for my files to actually reach the quality I want. And to be honest, I'm glad it was a step-by-step process. It wasn't like I reached the top somehow. I'm glad it took me time and effort and to learn a lot of stuff before I can ever become or actually reach the the place I'm in right now. So yeah, it's been a journey. And yeah, uh if any of you actually have questions or want to ask anything or tell me anything, this is a good place and a good time to say so. Yeah, I've lived on Tumblr for a long while before they went for the purge, I guess. I've lived there for a good while. Yeah, exactly. It was a journey, and I'm glad you feel and think it's gotten better. I personally feel it's gotten better, especially with the ideas and the methods I'm working on right now. It's actually gonna be a lot better. I believe in that. I believe it's gonna be much more immersive and much more not intense in a scary way, but in a way that you feel everything I'm talking about and just feel everything I say. So yeah, I'm excited for all the things that I have planned for the future. And yes, I am humble. You should know that. But yeah, also Kali, the mic absolutely helps, and I'm constantly now upgrading my setup to create the best possible experience in a high-tech way. Do you plan on doing any more dollification stuffs? Mechanical doll, maybe, etc. And I was there when he was starting. I'm very excited to hear it all. Well, I'm glad you're excited to hear it all, and Yeah, actually, I do have a puppet or puppeteer slash dollification ideas I have, and I'll be working on. Uh, I'm still, well, to be honest, like my current schedule is to make 2 files each month and work on a new update for the Hypno-virus and to at least have one podcast a month. Like, this is my current plan. So some files might take time to make, but in the end, I absolutely want to make all the files I have written down in my list, and it's getting to be a big list. But yeah, it will happen eventually, and I'll definitely let everyone know about it. So other than nullification, what would you like to see me do or create? What kinds of files? Or actually more, well, I guess it would be if you have a specific thing you enjoy and would like to see a different take on it. Because let's be honest, I think the hypnosis community or the content creators in the hypnosis community are definitely some of the most creative and talented people. So there's a huge probability that whatever you like, there's someone else who did it. They maybe done it better, maybe done a good job at it, but I'd like to know more about these ideas and uh, what you would like to see and hear. Exactly, yeah. It's all about passion. I don't think I would have continued to do this and work on hypnosis stuff and just uh keep on working on this for over 8 years now if it wasn't my passion. It's absolutely my passion to do hypnosis, to hypnotize people, and to just see how my words can affect people. That's definitely a huge reason of why I'm doing this and why I continue to do this. Because it's a great feeling knowing that your words can, of course, with consent and with proper discussion and simply being open and knowing what you'll be doing in any session, that's definitely an important part. But to just uh, talk to someone and have them experience what you tell them to experience and feel, that's amazing. And I will be doing freezing falls. You don't have to worry about being helpless or freezing files at all. I'm writing all of that in my list if you can hear the pen. Yeah, this is my pen writing down all of your suggestions. And yeah, that's actually a good idea. Superhero and corruption hypnosis. I've done a couple of these uh a long time ago, and yeah, that was before I actually got my mic, so I will try to revisit that superhero corruption stuff where you're, well, I'm the villain, or the super villain with the mind control, uh, with the mind control ability, and I caught you in my trap. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I actually enjoy that, and I'll definitely work on files like that. And praising file. Yeah, it's been ASMR. Look out for it. But yeah, praising file, that's actually a good idea. I One of the things I want to do and work on is to have an aftercare file. Like some of the stuff, not necessarily even I do, like maybe someone else does. It's quite intense, but maybe they forgot to do proper aftercare or you just needed more. So I want to do an aftercare file so you can all listen to it at any time if you need help in sub drops or like if you just mentally need that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing a praise file for how good you are at obeying commands, and an aftercare one so you can have a nice, comfortable feeling after an intense experience. As for me, honestly, what I enjoy a lot of tropes and scenarios. I've done a lot of them, fortunately, in all my years. So there's nothing specific that I want to do. I'm always open for people's ideas and what they want. Because that way I can do something that I've already did. Like I've done fractionation, resistance, inductions, superhero stuff, nullification, dronification. I've done a lot of stuff. So so I like to hear what you guys think because it gives me more specific ideas to what I should do or focus on working on next. And I see you've enjoyed this fan ASMR, so here's some more. It's nice, isn't it? And yeah, okay, yeah, that's something I guess I need to work on. That I just realized I need to actually say your comments out loud or what you say in chat out loud so other people uh can uh, can know why I went silent for a second. So anyway, I was reading one of the comments said any mind control stuff is my fave. So turning a hero into plastic puppet on strings, nanobots, or magical means the corruption upon their own passion turned upside down for the villain. Uh, and yeah, exactly. That's the idea. I love corruption or like turning someone from an innocent person. That's why I like vampire stuff. It's like creating my own straw. Uh so yeah, that's that trope or that idea I absolutely love, where you're goody two shoe, and with the help of my voice and the file, I corrupt you to become my sidekick or become part of the drone hive, stuff like that. That's always a fun thing. Uh, a series set story brainwashing stuff. What do you mean about that? You mean like a series where it's different stories or like different cliches about hypnosis where you get the experience? Or do you have something else in mind? And yeah, Gali, these are definitely fun stuff. Becoming my villain sidekick, sidekick. That can actually be a good file, like having a file where you're not even a superhero, you're just my sidekick and loving the plans and the evil. Like, basically, it's like Pinky and the Brain, where you're Pinky, but, well, you're not that dumb. Uh, but yeah, it's just basically that kind. You're the Robin to my Batman. I actually did a couple of sound-based hypnosis stuff. Like I've did a metronome. I've did what else did I do? I did a lot of snaps. I did oh my god, I actually forgot some of my files. That is funny. But I'm sure I did more than the metronome and snaps. I've did a couple of sound-based files. And movie brainwashing fantasy. That that's an interesting one. Uh, what exactly do you mean by it? Like you're watching a movie and get hypnotized by it, or how is it exactly? Yeah, I got that. Like create your own story or series for your audience, or do it for your own desires, and maybe we will just follow along. You will follow along. But yeah, it will be, well, one of it, but that's more directed, I guess, to the Hypno-virus. Uh, choose your own adventure, exactly. That's that's what I was planning to do. Uh, I I'm kind of doing that with the Hypno-virus and the files, in the audio files. You get to choose if you, for example, want to be hypnotized quickly or slowly. If you have, like, there are a couple of things that I already did. Uh, but for it to become a series in on YouTube, it's possible. It'll take some time and some work, but yeah, it's possible, and I'll see how to do it in a way that will not be super hard and at the same time will have you having a full experience and an immersive one as much as possible. So yeah, I'll write it down and see how I can implement such a thing. And yeah, don't worry, there is never a such thing called as too many snaps. It's always good to hear my snaps, and I know you love them. And resistance files. I love two of my favorite things is fractionation and resistance, so I'm always working on those. Uh, so yeah, it won't ever stop happening. Like I won't ever stop making resistance files uh or fractionation files. But if there is a specific resistance scenario you have in mind, then definitely tell me about it. I like that idea, but I was going in the lines of us being actors and actresses that have a brainwashing scene for a movie. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. where you're already in a scene, and I guess that scene, uh, like you think you're acting or something like that, but that scene actually becomes a reality. Uh, yeah, I can see that happening. I can work with that idea. Uh, I didn't understand that to be so something. what what is it? Work's pulling me away, but the stream seems like it's going awesome and I can't wait to see. Oh, it's okay. Have fun at work, Ali, and I hope you have a good, safe time. And always remember, wear your mask. To be so conditioned to the sound of your voice that just saying fellow takes me deep. Well, that's always something I'm working on. And hi, June. It's always something I'm working on to get you pretty conditioned and used to my voice that it simply becomes something you listen to and follow along with anytime. And thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with how things are going right now, and I hope you're enjoying your time as well. I think I think it will be an hour, maybe like so expect a little session soon. Uh Brainwashing masks, that's good. Uh the question is it like a face mask or like the masks we're wearing now because of the wonderful position the word is in, or like an actual mask, like a masquerade one, or like one you'd wear in on Halloween? Which kind of mask are you talking about? Excuse me. But I'm absolutely loving your ideas and uh glad you're enjoying your time, and I'm definitely enjoying my time with you all. And yeah, to be honest, I was nervous about this. I'm like I One of the reasons I've never wanted to dive into streaming is that I always felt I'll be talking to myself. Like I feel that's weird. Like I know that, or I'm glad that people will join, but at the end of the day, I'm just sitting here on my desk talking to the screen. But yeah, but I'm glad you're all here and interacting and talking. It definitely makes my life so much easier. Uh, and yeah, a face mask where we're using, yeah, okay, like the face masks we're using right now. That can go a number of ways actually. Like it can go to these masks chloroforming you or having some sort of drug in them, or these masks are filled with nanobots that turn you into a doll. You know I'm looking at you. And yeah, there can be a lot of things that I can use a face mask in. Face mask brainwashing. I'm writing it right now. So yeah, I've been writing down all your suggestions and ideas, and I absolutely thank you for sharing them with me. I will work on them, and I'll definitely uh they're all great. I love the nanobot idea and I love the drugging one. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying me just adding to your own idea. I'm glad you're back to creating content, but I understand the Hypno-virus is taking a lot of time creating. Yeah, it's definitely taking a lot of time, and it requires a lot of effort and uh time, I guess. Yeah, effort and time to work on it, because just working on a file for YouTube, coming up with an idea and turning it into a file, for me at least, that's like a day to 3 days maximum. That's how long it takes to finish the whole process. But to create a single file for the Hypno-virus, that takes some time, because it's not just creating a file, it's creating a page for that file, creating the whole scene and linking stuff. There is a lot of work in the background too. So yeah, it does take time, but after a year, which by the way, yeah, the beginning of March, it would be a year since I started working on the Hypno-virus online, the website. And there is a special surprise coming then, so keep an eye out for that. It's good to get yourself out there and over your fears, because now you know you got people who want more from you, and I'm glad you could help, because brainwashing stuff is so fun. Brainwashing stuff is absolutely the best. And yeah, exactly. I wasn't scared of it. It was more of am I sure I want to do that? But yeah, honestly now, after talking with you and after actually seeing there is interaction and people excited and looking forward to what I do, it's definitely uh made me more motivated and excited to work on that. Uh and yeah, Hypno-virus walkthrough for Android users. That's a good thing. The mobile version, it doesn't matter if you're on Android or on an iPhone, regardless of your OS, it's the same. So I can try to make a tutorial video for phone users, so they can actually see how it works. Because yeah, I know it's not the best. Sometimes it has issues on phone I've been working on, and I think I solved a lot of them. Uh, but still, yeah, you can definitely also message me if you have a specific issue, and I'll look into it and see if I can help you or if it's actually a technical issue. Yeah, if you don't know what the Hypno-virus is, the Hypno-virus is my, well, it's not it. How can I explain it? The Hypno-virus is basically a thing I created, but I like to work with it as it's a different entity, and it's not me. It's not me controlling it or working on it or making it. It's it's a it's a program slash website that's basically designed to hypnotize you and condition you through a series of different text and audio and visual runs that turn you into its host or drone, and make you want to condition and submit more to it and to become a host for the Hypno-virus. So yeah, I'll add the link in the description of this stream. I'll add the link to the website and my Patreon and Twitter and everything, so you can all check everything out, and definitely message me if you have any questions or anything. So yeah, anyway, do you think it's time for a little session? I think it is. But yeah, first, before we actually do any hypnosis, I just want to put like disclaimer and just to make sure everyone consents. Seems like you're all excited for the hypnosis, and that's okay, June. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're here and you can pitch in whenever you want or with whatever you want. I'm just glad to see everyone here. But yeah, before we start, so rude. But before we start, I just want you all to know that you're not forced, and if you don't want to be hypnotized, you can always say no. I know it. I know consent is in the yes, but still, it's important to me personally to say it out loud and to make sure that you all consent to it. And if you don't want to be hypnotized, that's okay. You will not be hypnotized. You have that ability to just see what's happening in chat or just enjoy a good relaxing time. But if you don't want to actually be hypnotized, then that's quite alright. But yeah, I think it's time to begin. And it feels good when I just change my tone this way. That shift from me talking in a normal and casual voice to this slow and soft tone. It catches your attention. It makes you focus on my words more. It makes it easy for you to follow along. Makes it easy for you to relax and just let my voice fill your mind. It feels good to listen. It feels good to relax and listen. To just close your eyes and focus on my voice. Focus on each and every word I say. It feels so good to just relax. Relax and let go. Let go of all your stress, all your worries, and all your cares. You don't need that right now. You don't need to think about all of that right now. It feels so much better to just listen, and follow, to let yourself go, let yourself sink, sink down, deep down, sink all the way yonder, to let yourself go, to let all your thoughts go. Let it all go and just drop, drop down, all the way down, dropping deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper down, where all that exists, all you can hear is my voice, my words, echoing deep inside your head. It feels so nice, so good to just relax and feel your whole body becoming limp and loose. Feel your muscles relaxing. Your whole body relaxes to the sound of my voice. It's so easy to follow, to nod along and follow my voice, follow my words, follow everything I say, and just relax, relax completely. Let all the stress and worry vanish from your body, getting rid of it, getting rid of it all. The more you listen and follow, the easier it gets, the easier it gets to let go, to feel this wonderful relaxation, to feel yourself having this wonderful bliss, feeling the tingles all over your body, feeling this nice tingly feeling from how relaxed my voice makes you feel, sending goosebumps and a shiver down your spine. A shiver down your spine that relaxes you even more. It's so good. It's so good to let go, to let my voice even deeper, deeper inside your mind, and to find that in a moment I will wake you up. I will wake you up feeling so good, feeling refreshed and energized, feeling all the stress, all the tension and worries just faded away. They no longer exist right now. Just feeling so good and so energized as I count up from 1 to 5. With each number you slowly wake up, feeling much more energized. With each number you slowly wake up until I reach the number 5. You'll wake up feeling absolutely amazing, loving each and every second of this trance, feeling all the energy in your body and excited to use it to have a wonderful day. 1. Starting to wake up, starting to have your senses return to you. 2. Feeling so good, so happy and excited. 3. Excited for the rest of your day. Excited to use the rest of your day. 4. Feeling all this energy in your body, feeling it all right now returning to you. And 5. Wide awake, having so much energy and so excited, having enjoyed and loved each and every second of this trance. Welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed that. It's nothing really, it's just a nice, chill trance that I felt it suited this stream and just the vibe and atmosphere in the stream. Something to help you continue your day and have a great time. So yeah. And before I'm glad you found it nice and you've enjoyed it. And before I leave and before we end this stream, I just want to say that I'm glad you've all joined and I'm really excited. I'm excited for the future and for the future of Trancey Talk. I think, yeah, it's gonna be a good thing. And I'm glad that I helped you with your headache. Hey, even if your day is over, you can use this and just save this feeling for the rest or for the next day. But yeah, I'm really excited for the future of Trancey Talk and to use this place and this platform and streaming in general to stay in touch with you and just to keep talking to you, like even if it's once a month or whatever the plan ends up being. It's a good place and a good time for us to stay in touch and to have a platform to keep talking on. And definitely, I always welcome all your messages and chats and everything. You can always message me anywhere you have my socials. And speaking of that, and before I go, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, and definitely I hope after this, I hope you subscribe to the channel, and I definitely hope to see you joining and supporting me on Patreon, because that will help me so much. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today, and I'll keep you posted on when the fractionation episode will I'll stream that episode, and I hope to see you all back again then. So yeah, bye.